howdy nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's manga nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Mairimashita Iruma-kun chapter 443. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little demon kitties somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked spring anime season in full swing, in which we are covering Mairimashita Iruma-kun. We are also covering Marriage Toxin, Yomi no Sugai, Akane Banashi, Digimon Beat Break, Black Cat in the Witch's Classroom, Witch Hat Atelier, Marriage Toxin, and Boku no Hero Academia 170 plus one more, aka Shippergan 2.0. And there's even more on the way, including Mairimashita Iruma-kun What If Mafia. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, oh man, so last chapter we saw Merzi return to the human world, and you guys were pointing out that what she said about Henry being her first love, that line was hinting at her writing that manga. So that might actually be the case. I'm really hoping that is the case too. But it looks like we are fully wrapping up this flashback arc, this chapter. So let's get into 443, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled A Ribbon for You. So now we're back with Omri and Henry. Are you sure you don't need to see me, are you sure you don't need me to see you off, Omri? Yes, you can return to your work, Father. You must be tired hearing so many shocking things so suddenly. Go home and take some time to rest. I will, Father. Merzi loves you from the very bottom of her heart, even without her memories. Mom, she's so careful. She may have returned to the human world, but she's surely living happily there. Yes, Father. Well, especially if she is who we all think she is. And man, oh man, I really hope so, because remember, Iruma worked with her too. So that'll be very interesting if that is the case. Oh my god, that would be so interesting if that is the case. So, did you decide what to do? Yes. Okay, here we go. So first I had the memories of Merzi and Omri erased. All those involved in Merzi's labor were dealt with. They were dealt with, okay. The memory of Merzi being human and of Omri being the child of a demon and human were overwritten by Kushinashi-sama in such a way as to avoid confusion. Well, that explains a lot, because I was thinking, how are more demons not hunting Omri because she's half human? Well, that does explain it. But now, I still gotta wonder, in this regard, if the truth about Omri comes to light, as well as the shit with Iruma, will they have to go into hiding for a bit? Because they don't know how powerful a mixed breed's blood is. They don't know. So, and we remember what was said a couple chapters ago about Omri's blood. Even though she has human blood up in there, that the demon blood was a lot stronger. But still, that doesn't mean that her blood would power up a demon. I don't know that. I'm telling you, it's going to come into play. But the 13 crowns were exempt from this. It's forbidden to use magic to alter the memories of the 13 crowns. So Kushinashi-sama spoke with them individually, and I believe she used a spell to prevent information from being revealed. And in one case, some deal was made. What was the deal that was made? In any case, presently, the only ones who know the details about Merzi and Omri are myself, the 13 Crowns, and also Vice Chief Marbus. Vice Chief Marbus. It's quite the fraud expression, Officer Henry. Is it... No! Is it true you submitted your resignation? It's to take responsibility for the matter with my family, isn't it? But everything you did was authorized by Chief Nibarius. You were only fulfilling your role, or fulfilling your duties. The one who turned on Chief Nibarius and resorted to violence was me. If someone needs to take responsibility, it should be me. You truly are so foolishly straight-laced. Fool, I am your direct superior. As such, I have an obligation to take responsibility for my subordinates' actions. I'm resigning because of the pride I hold in my position. Understood? If you at all feel indebted to me, then climb to the top! Dude! Okay, I'm going to say this. Marbus is going to play a role. I got a feeling, similar to what, we've been theorizing for Spy Family, for when shit hits the fan there, that Martha is going to play a key role in helping, Anya, your, Lloyd, and Damien escape. I'm going to say the same thing here about Marbus. I think Marbus is going to play a role in helping, Iruma and Omri. I really do. I think they're going to play a key role. Watch. Anyways, if you feel at all indebted to me, then climb to the top. With your abilities, even in this wicked place we call Demon Border Patrol, you could see through to the truth, save those who are suffering, and even find your way, find your way up into the light, aka find the waifu. Only fulfilling your duties. What a lonely thing to hear. I'm hanging my hopes on you to reach the position of Border Patrol Chief. Well, stay in Border Patrol. Everything that happened showed me my own powerlessness and the barriers I'll have to face. To protect Omri, I'll do only I can do it in that position. My ambition is to become the Chief of Border Patrol. I see. I'll be cheering you on. I'd like to once again express the depths of my gratitude to you, Principal Sullivan. If not for the translation spell, I could never have grown so close to Merzi. Omri's life is thanks to that spell. For helping me to create that the magic that brought my family together, you have my most sincere thanks. This may be no more than a platitude, but I think everyone has the right to trust in miracles. Aww. That the time that passes while your wish goes unfulfilled may be terribly painful, but wanting to meet her again, wishing that you might one day see someone precious to you again, there's nothing wrong about that. No, there's not. So let's both trust that one day that miracle will come to pass. Yes, sir. Maybe one day the problem between humans and demons will disappear, and then we'll be able to sneak into the human world. The legal passage will be addressed to the full extent of the law, you know. Oh, come on, just look at the other way a little. Which he did, remember? Because, yeah, Sullivan brought Iruma, who is human. I'm telling you, though! I'm so fucking calling... At first I was joking, okay? First I was. But I'm calling it now that we're going to have like an Ami no Semi Twin Star Exorcist situation where Iruma and Omri's kid is going to be like the savior of the underworld that that's going to bring humanity and demons together. I am calling that shit. Watch. Grandpa, you're still up? Okay, so now we're with Iruma and Sullivan, obviously. I'm about to sleep. You get yourself to bed too, Iruma-kun. I will. Aw, there you go. Oh, he fixed the bowl. There you go. Thanks. Aw, but that memory though. That memory. Good night, Grandpa. Good night, Iruma-kun. What is that? What was that? Oh my god. Like, what was that he was thinking about? I do want. That's the real question though. What was Nefarious' deal to get him to step down? That's a really good question. If he was able to keep the secret, that would mean Narnia would know and obviously be aiming for Amory too. I wonder if it's I wonder if the deal involved keeping tabs on Amory or something. Because remember, the thing is with Nefarious and Narnia, remember, they are the guard dogs, so yeah. But that's dangerous as fuck, though. It's really dangerous. But God, that shit with Sullivan, though. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now that they're gonna go after both Amory and Iruma. They are. I'm calling it. I've been calling it that. I've been calling it since the beginning, really. When the moment we found out that Amory was a mixed breed, and we found out that about the truth about human blood and shit like that. I'm telling you, there is going to be a I want to say manhunt, but a demon hunt. There, I feel like that feels correct, but you know what I mean. They're going to be going after both Amory and Iruma, and I've been saying it for weeks too. Throughout all this, it's like, dude, Iruma may not be human anymore because he had his Mazuku moment, but the fact that he has Delkira's blood up in him and he's a former human, like, that's going to make it even more enticing for them. So they're going to be definitely hunting Iruma and Amory, and they're going to have to go into hiding. I thought that the knowledge that Amory was a mixed breed was still known was still a little bit more known, but to now have this where only the 13 Crowns know that about Amory being mixed breed. And also about the spell too. It's like, yeah. But yeah, I think it's gonna be like as I said with Spy Family with Anya, because especially with how God, it really is like Spy Family because of how with Anya's connection to Damien's family. Oh my God, that shit was crazy. Holy shit, it really kind of is. You have that connection going on. Because, like, Amari is technically an experiment, if you think about it, and Anya was an experiment. Oh my god, that's so crazy that we are making this comparison to Spy Family. But it's very, very similar. It really is. But overall, but the main difference obviously being that Iruma is more badass than Damien. They're duh. But anyways, let me get back to what I was saying in terms of this flashback. This flashback arc was really, really good. I really love what Nishi's doing here. I'm really hoping we're gonna get to the bottom of what's going on with Sullivan and get more insight into what happened to with Iruma. Oh god, we need to find out the backstory for Iruma. Cause there's just something going on there. There is. What I mean is finding out Aruma's true identity. Especially, like, that's been something that we've been needing to have since the fucking Mazuku moment. We really, really do. Well, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think about this, and what you guys think about, like, not just about this chapter, but what you guys think about this flashback arc, and, like, how a simple spell for communication ended up becoming, like, so much more. And what do you guys think about Marbus possibly playing a role in future events, like when Amari and Iruma are going to have to go into hiding? I'm telling you, Marbus is going to play a role. He will play a role in this. Just keep an eye out for him. But damn, Marbus is awesome. I love that Marbus is like, at some point there will be a miracle. And you might be able to come back and get back into the human world and shit. I really like that a lot. I really do. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigan's Sake. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Iruma content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!